Well, so far we've had an overview of QED Wiki, we looked at how to use a mashup, and then we looked at how to wire a widget into a mashup. What I want to show you now is how we go out on the web and harvest information to use in our mashup. To do that though, first we should look at Mashup Hub, which is the place I can actually store and catalog my widgets. So here you can see we're out on Mashup Hub, and by the way, to get here you can just go to the AlphaWorks site like we did for QED Wiki. I'll give you the URLs again at the end. You can go out to that site and use a hosted version of Mashup Hub. That's exactly where I am now. You can see once again that I'm logged on out here. I can change my user settings if I would like. What Mashup Hub is allowing me to do is I can catalog my widgets, and then I can get information about the specific widgets. So as I hover over, I can see the version of the widget, some specifics that someone put about the widget. I can see tags, and these are the tags that you and I apply when we create the widgets. I will be creating a widget, so you can see exactly how to do that. You can see the date added. You can sort by ratings to find out what the coolest ones are. You can look at the author, and you can sort by the author to find out who's who's adding the most. Over here on the left side, I can search by category if I wanted, specific to the widgets. If I wanted to use a tag cloud here, I can see that basketball happens to have quite a few widgets that were created around it recently, news, etc. I can look at things in an all items view. I can search on an all items view. I can look at just feeds if I would like. I can search on just feeds or just widgets, etc. When I go deeper into a specific widget, for example, let's go into, here's a Craigslist computer widget that somebody posted out here. I can report abuse on this, of course. I can add this to my stuff. I can visit the link that they've actually represented there, and I get further information. So this is Mashup Hub. As you can see, it's very, very simple to use, so I don't need to spend much time overviewing it. Go out here, take a look, poke around. What I want to show you next, though, is how we actually get things into Mashup Hub. Well, we've seen how we can use Mashup Hub to catalog widgets, to tag them, to rate them, and then to share them. Let's take a look now at how to go out on the web, get an RSS feed, make it into a widget, then go ahead and consume that within a mashup. So the first thing I want to do is find the feed that I want to use. So I'm going to search on, let's see, maritime, to keep on that same maritime theme we had. And I know there's a good maritime research RSS feed because I've used it before. And you can see here's the visited link. So I'll go ahead and click on that. And this is a very typical feed. It's research and markets information. It's a news feed. I'm going to go into Firefox, copy the URL, go over to Mashup Hub, and now do something a little different. I'm going to create a new widget. Let me give it a name, which is called Maritime for David Video. And if I spell maritime correctly, it'll help, although it wouldn't matter. Let me add a description for this, which is video test widget. That way I'll remember to delete it when I'm done. I'll give it a tag here, and I'm going to tag it with video because that's something I would search for. I'll tag it with demo, and I'll tag it with maritime. When I continue here, QED Wiki, now this is cool. This is where Mashup Hub asks me, is this an XML file? Is this from IBM Information Server? Is it an Access query, Excel file or a CSV spreadsheet, DB2 pure XML document, an SQL statement? I can upload a widget, which I'll do later, or is it an RSS feed? This is an RSS feed. All I have to do is paste the URL I cut out of Firefox previously, save the change, and now we've created a widget. It's out there with the rest of my items. I want to go over and consume this widget in a mashup. By the way, I'm on a different server here, so this is a little older version of QED Wiki than what I had up before. I'm going to do a page. New page to create a new page. I'm going to call this one, I'll just call it video since I called the other things that. I'll keep it as a blank page. I go ahead and create the page. Once the page is created, here in the upper right-hand corner, once again I'm going to go in assemble mode. I'll bring up my palette of widgets. Here are different widgets that are available from different sources on my local server. I'm going to go down to the Mashup Hub, which is on a different server. I'm going to search on, I think we used a video as one of the tags. I search on video. There's the Maritime demo or Maritime Research RSS feed we just harvested. I drag the widget, I drop it on the page, and that's it. We just harvested the widget and put it out there. By the way, while I'm here, let me drop over to Mashup Hub and show you, if I want to clean up after this, here's where I delete the entry. So now I've just deleted that widget out of my new section, so it's no longer in Mashup Hub. And if I wanted to go over into QED Wiki and I wanted to delete this page, let me scroll this down. There's the page. I right click, I say delete, and it says, do you want to get rid of this and all the child pages? I say yes, and I've just deleted that wiki from QED Wiki. So that's it for harvesting a feed, going out on the web and putting it in the Mashup Hub, and then we consumed it within QED Wiki.